Fantastic. So you've made it back for the final little section where we talk about behavioral things when you're on a website, and also personalization. So it's not as scary as it sounds. Personalization basically means this isn't personalized. It's pretty generic, pretty stock, and there's no activity at all. There's no photos, no videos, no posts, not personalized. So basically, make sure once a week to at least once a month, at least, you need to make sure you put a post on your Google Plus page, your Facebook, and your Twitter to show Facebook that you're alive, people can interact with you, and it basically keeps a connection with the people and also tells Google that you're alive, which is a very important thing for a business. Behavioral is basically what happens when people go on your website. So you've probably set up Google Analytics. If you haven't, I would highly recommend you set this up. So Google Analytics will show you, all you gotta do is access Google Analytics, put some code on your website. Google tells you exactly how you do it. They're super, super clear. But it shows you how many people you're getting on your website, how long they're spending on your website, what they're doing on your website. And all this behavioral thing really, really means is, as you can see here, it's click-through rate, mobile calls to clicks, check-ins, and offers. So this is more tailored towards the local. So again, if people are on Google, where are you? So if people are on Google and they click to call, straight away they give you a buzz, or like on Facebook when you can check into a place. That's what behavioral means for this. For behavioral, for generic and organic SEO, which is the SEO down here, it basically means how long people are spending on your site. The longer, the better. What the bounce rate is. So basically, if they come on your site and instantly leave straight away, you're going to have a high bounce rate. If they come on your site, check through a few pages, and kind of engage and interact with what you're doing, that's a low bounce rate. So in a really, really basic sense, if people are coming on your website, engaging, spending time, and giving you a call, you've got a really good ranking factor happening. If they come on your page and the second they see the first post, or like within the first 10 seconds they jump off, you're going to have a struggle getting Google to trust you. So again, these are all of Google's factors. Google takes every single one of these into account, and it places different emphasis on different things. So an example, about 5 years ago and onwards, Google really placed a heavy emphasis on having these keywords in your name. And they still do it a little bit for local search as well. So what I mean, and a lot of American companies are doing this now, is they'll buy the domain hairdresserauckland.com or hairdresserauckland.co.nz. And since Google says, oh wow, they must do haircuts in Auckland since that's what their website's URL is all about, we're going to rank them really high automatically without even taking much regard in. So over time, it's doing this less and less. With local, it still is doing this. With organic, which is again this bit down here, it's actually a negative signal now. So if you have too many keywords in your URL, it's going to punish you a little bit for that, which is really, really good, because there's nothing worse than like spending all your time making sure your hairdresser appears number one, and then someone buying the domain hairdresserauckland.co.nz, and straight away you was like, all right, they must do a better job since they're more accurate and more niche, which never usually is the case. But yeah, so that's a little bit about Google. That's how it takes everything into account. So it's a very, very specific algorithm to figure out what to put there. But hopefully that gives you like a little brief insight into how you can improve your search engine rankings locally and organically. And as Google more and more gets better at results, it will also increase the retention rate of people. So Google is essentially trying to become as person-like as possible. So if you're on the front page number one result, if you type in a search term and the thing that comes up the most is most likely to have people come on and engage and stay on it for a while. And the result that comes up last is the spammiest site that no one wants to see. So the higher you rank, the more people are going to like you, and the more people like you, the higher you rank. So it's kind of like a little balancing act. But again, hopefully that gives you a really good insight into how Google takes these into account. Hopefully you can use this as you do more marketing, as you do more improvements to the website, as you grow, as you get reviews, as you do more citations. Keep all this in mind. So basically, you just want to send one unified message to Google and one unified message to your customers, the exact same message saying exactly what you do. If you're a car dealership, we sell cars. If you're a hairdresser, we cut hair. And then your unique point of difference after that. So like, we've got the best value cars in Auckland, or we've got the highest diversification of cars in Auckland. But as long as you say you do what you do, and you talk about it, and you can engage people when they come to your website, you're going to rank high. It's not some hippie magical thing. It makes complete sense when you break it down, and I hope I've done that for you, and I hope you can really get a sense of how to start ranking high. So now we've done all the search engine ranking factors. We've also created your Google Plus page. You've also personalized it, so you're already getting really high on the Google ranking factor the second you get it verified. I'm going to start talking about content and other ways to really engage people that won't take much of your time, but will really, really improve your ranking, how many customers you get, and ultimately your bottom line. So again, thanks for watching this little section, and I'll see you in the next section.